The PAC report will not be tabled in the Goa Assembly. The Goa mining scam was the reported thing in the PAC report. The Speaker of the Goa Assembly has now said the PAC report on illegal mining will not be tabled. In fact, the Speaker has also said that he will take the decision on the PAC report being tabled in the Goa Assembly. They are also being said that PAC report, remember, commented on the Goa government's role in illegal mining. Now news coming in that PAC report, the crucial PAC report indicting the Goa government, will not be going ahead and being reported there. Let's go across to an interview of the Speaker with our correspondent.
On the final day of the two-day session of the Goa Assembly, the much-anticipated PAC report is what everyone is looking at, and we have with us the Speaker of the Assembly, Mr. Rane. Thank you so much for joining us, sir. Sir, it's the last day. What is it that will happen to the PAC report finally?
Well, as I told you, I am going through the report. The letter that I received from the 4 members of the committee, PAC committee, they have not signed the report. I am trying to go through it because yesterday was Dasera day. And being a public person, I have had so many engagements. I must go through it carefully because in democracy, it's the rule of the democracy, a rule of the majority in a democracy. And therefore, what I have to see that whether the majority of the members have functioned within the rules. They cannot just, just majority just cannot do what they want, but they have to function within the rules. There is a procedure of the Business Advisory Committee under which they have to function. And also the chairman and everybody. He has presented the report. Now I have got to go through it carefully, go through the minutes of the meeting. And if I am not satisfied, I will send the draft report back to the committee most probably.
Okay. The opposition has been harping on the fact that today they want a discussion on the subject and it should be discussed somehow today.
Well, opposition can go and discuss it outside the house, not here.
So then are you saying that categorically, since you haven't had the time to actually go through
you can't just hand over and say give the decision. You see, I have to do it in a responsible manner. You cannot just say what you want and just and I just cannot say because majority has rejected, I stand by the majority. It's not the question. I will have to go through the procedures followed. You see, whether the report is as per the norms of the PAC.
And so lastly, so that basically means that you are absolutely free to not even discuss about it today because you are
but they just can't give me and say read. It's so many pages. And I have to go through it carefully because it involves money, it involves allegations, it involves so many things. If at all, if there are any allegations, I have to go through them.
Okay.
Because there are a lot of news, kite flying, as I would say, on the report. So, personally, I am not bothered who has written, what is in it. I must go through it thoroughly and decide on the merits. You see, as a speaker, I have no sides.
Fair enough.
Neutrally, I'll go through it.
So, lastly, any remarks on the functioning of the PAC, the 3 and 4 divide?
No, since I cannot pass any remarks on that.
I see. Fine. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
There we have the Speaker saying that he is not compulsorily bound to talk about the report today. He will have to first go through it, and only once that he's gone through it, he cannot determine as to when exactly that will happen. He is still going through it, but only when he finishes going through the report will he talk about it. With camera person Praveen Nagaonkar in Goa, this is Jugal Purohit.